These take scheduling and payroll off of our plates, so we're not buried in logistics or paperwork. Now,
hey, I'll say that again. You are going to be a cheapskate. No designer, no expensive vacations, no fancy watches, no expensive cars. You're going to live incredibly modestly, okay? And the reason why you're going to live modestly is because you are going to save that money to either buy some type of investment, whether it's real estate or crypto, or if you don't like your current job, you're going to save that money so that you can learn a skill that will make you money, okay? So you're going to live frugally, and you're going to either A, if you make enough money, start investing, or if you don't make enough money, you're gonna make that money so that you can learn a skill. Let's say you do Uber, and then you have like a kitchen job, right? You do Uber on the side, you have a kitchen job, and you might have like a third job where you work every other week, right? So let's say you're working 2-3 jobs. You're gonna save every penny from that and live frugally so that you can go ahead and either put that money towards getting an education that will get you a higher paying job, or learning a skill that will make you money. AKA, let's say you could be an electrician. Electricians make 6 figures a year. So you work that job, you grind, you don't have any of these distractions, you save all the money, and you pay to become an apprentice, right? You go to electrician school, you pay to be an apprentice, you work your way up, right? Then you eventually become a journeyman, you make your 6 figures. Now we're getting somewhere. So if you learn the skill first, save that money, start investing. If you don't learn the skill first and you're working like replaceable jobs, right? Low minimum wage jobs. If you're working like low replaceable jobs, minimum wage jobs, your goal is to make the money from those minimum wage jobs and then invest it into learning how to make more money, right? Getting a skill that will make you more money. Now, once you start making the money, okay, this is very dangerous right now. Now, because I've laid it out for you, right? And this is where a lot of you guys need to be very cautious. So let's recap this one more time. Number 1, no weed. Number 2, no alcohol. Number 3, don't uproot your life for a woman. Number 4, get in the gym. Number 5, work really hard. Number 6, take that money, either learn a skill that's going to make you money, or if you already have the skill, make that money. And then start investing. Now, here's the important part. Once you guys start making 6 figures per year, this is what I call this is the crossroads, okay? Because your goal should be to make 10K a month and hit 6 figures a year. Once you get there, right, after doing everything that I told you, every single one of you guys watching right now, 637 y'all watching, all of you guys can become 6 figures earners if you haven't done it already, okay? All of you can do it. Now, once you start making that 10K per month and you start, being a 6 figure earner, this is where the danger rises. Why? At this point, right, when you're making 6 figures, at this point when you're making 6 figures, you can start getting into what I call entry-level luxury stuff, okay? When you make 6 figures, let's say you make 100K, 200K, 300K per year, right? Now you can go buy a Rolex. Now you can go get a nice Mercedes. Now you can go ahead and get a luxury apartment. Now you can start taking expensive vacations, right? I need you guys to fight off that temptation. Because here's what's gonna happen. If you start getting into the luxury and, trying to, keep up with the Joneses and everything else like that, you're always gonna be stuck at that 6-figure level. You're always gonna be stuck at just making enough to fund your lifestyle. You're spending a bunch of money that you might not necessarily have to impress people that don't care about you. That's where a lot of people find themselves. They'll make $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. I've met lawyers that make $500,000 a year. They're still in debt. Johnny Bravo, nice. Right? They can still barely afford their bills because their overhead is too much. Their overhead is way too high. Why? Because they're forced them to get a nice house. They wanted the Range Rover. They wanted a nice big house in the hills or in the suburbs. They want to take 2 vacations a year. All this adds up. So for all my guys that are 6-figure earners, this is the pivotal moment, because this is going to dictate whether you become financially free or you're just going to be a high earner that always has to work. But say that again. Once you start making 6 figures, this is dangerous territory, because now you're in a position where you can start to enjoy luxury goods, and it's very tempting. But the problem is, once you start getting into let me start enjoying luxury goods, let me start spoiling myself a little bit, let me start splurging a little bit. What's happening is you don't save money, and then you quickly accrue more liabilities. And then what are you not able to do? You're not able to invest. Money that you should have put aside to go buy your first real estate property, you're spending on a Mercedes that you leased. Money that you could have used to invest into cryptocurrency when it was cheap, you're spending that to go on vacation. Money that you could have put into the stock market, into an index fund, now you're spending that to impress chicks going at the club buying a bottle. See where I'm going with this? this? You make enough now where you're able to rub elbows with rich people and act like you're rich, but you might not be rich. You guys will be shocked at how many six-figure earners live paycheck to paycheck. The goal here, guys, is to become financially free. So to become financially free, you must understand and accept the concept of delayed gratification. So once you get into that six-figure range, you're going to aggressively save and try to get your first real estate property. Why? The reason why I want you guys to get a real estate property is for a couple of reasons. Number one, real estate is the only asset class, well, it's the best asset class when it comes to taxes, okay? There is no other asset class that is going to give you the tax benefits and relief that real estate does. You guys want to know something like very filling? I paid more taxes when I was making $130,000 a year as an agent than I do now.
No fees equals no worries. You're smart like that. Open Bank by Santander.
Mom, I'm really nervous.
I'm gonna say that again for y'all. I pay roughly the same amount of taxes, if not more, than like right now. The tax I'm paying right now is equivalent and a little bit less than when I was an agent. So I was making $130K per year as an agent. I'm making over 10x that a year now, right? And I pay roughly the same amount of taxes. Why? Let's talk about this because this is something that no one ever teaches you guys. There's two main ways to get ahead of the United States, okay? Being a real estate investor or owning a business. The reason why these two things are so important, real estate or owning a business. Notice what I've created here. I have an L, right? This right here is the cornerstone of the United States, right? Our market, our economy. Entrepreneurs and small business owners alongside real estate investors. If you're able to have a real estate property and house people while also running a business and employing people, guess what you get? You get enormous tax benefits. The reason why I'm able to pay similar, if not less taxes now while I'm making 10x the money is because I'm an entrepreneur, I have a business, and I have a bunch of real estate. When you have real estate, you can basically double dip. Let me explain what I mean by this. When you have real estate, you get the benefit of something called depreciation. You're able to depreciate your property over 27 and a half years, okay? On top of that, you can also do something called cost segregation, which allows you to get even more tax savings on things that you put inside the house that aren't structural, okay? And what this does is, when you use depreciation and cost segregation, this lowers the amount of money that you're liable to pay to the government, okay? So let me see if I can do some quick math real quick here. Okay, let's say you buy a $100,000 house, right? Let's say you buy 100, now guys, I know, well, 100,000 in 2026, no way, bro. I'm doing this for easy math, guys. I'm not a mathematician, okay? I'm just doing this to illustrate a point here. Let's say you buy a house for $100,000, right? Here's the kicker. You didn't spend $100,000 of your own money. This is another reason why real estate is great. You got a loan from the bank, okay? So let's say you only put 10%, right? So you buy a house worth $100,000. When you depreciate, you depreciate off the purchase price. You buy. house for 100,000. Then what ends up happening is this is what you're gonna save every year. So you make 100,000. Let's say you make $100,000 a year, and then you buy a house that's $100,000, right? Well, remember, you only put about 5 to 10% down, but you're getting the full tax benefit of buying the house at the $100,000 price point. Over 27 and a half years, this equates to $3,636. Now let's have fun. Let's say you buy 4 houses that year. 4 houses for $100,000, right? 4 houses for you bought 4 $100,000 houses, and you only put, let's say, a percentage down, right? Multiply that 3,000 whatever by 4, $15,000, right? Roughly $15,000, right? Guess where that $15,000 comes from? Now, the government can only tax you on $85K. Remember, you made $100,000 for the year. You buy 4 houses that are worth $100,000. Each house gives you roughly $3,600 of lowering your income. You multiply that by 4, gets you roughly to 15K. 14.5, 15K. Well, guess what? Instead of Uncle Sam taxing you at $100,000, Uncle Sam taxes you now at about $85K, right? So to the government, you only made $85,000. Why is this important? Well, the less money that you make on paper, the lower your tax liability, and then you go into another tax bracket. See where I'm going with this? And then you add a cost segregation, right? And then we haven't even talked about you owning a business and writing off stuff from the business. Guys, this is how the wealthy avoid taxes. This is how the wealthy avoid taxes. They do it by buying real estate and owning businesses and employing people. I just showed you guys how to write off 15K worth of taxes from owning real estate. Here's the beautiful part. Those properties are making you money, okay? Tenants are paying you rent. So you're able to, number 1, cut down how much money you make in the eyes of Uncle Sam. Number 2, you're getting passive income from your real estate. And then number 3, you're able to also aggressively use other strategies like cost segregation and depreciation. And on top of that, keep in mind that house appreciates over time, which means it gains more value, and you locked in a 30-year fixed mortgage. So the money that you owe on that house becomes less and less over time because of inflation. So guess what real estate is? Real estate is one of the best hedges against inflation that you can get. So you get tax benefits, passive income, you hedge against inflation, you get appreciation. This is why I'm telling you guys, going back to the entire monologue here for you guys, this is why it's so important that you guys buy real estate, okay? There's a reason why 95% plus of millionaires make their first million from real estate. Now, with that said, I'm not telling you not to diversify. Buy stocks, invest in the S&P 500. I don't like individual stocks so much, but if you know what you're doing, go for it. But real estate, stocks, crypto, get it all. Be diversified. I even have some silver. Buy precious metals too. And then if you want to get really nerdy, you can buy a couple of Rolexes that will hold value. But you gotta get timeless pieces. No ninja stuff, bro. No, you know, iced out, none of that BS. Okay? So, let's recap all of this real quick. I spent a lot of time yapping, but I hope I've been able to impart some wisdom on you guys. For all my young men that are watching, even you older guys that might, want a fresh restart, this is how you become successful in the things that you need to have that no one ever teaches you to become successful. Number 1, eliminate marijuana. Number 2, avoid alcohol. Number 3, do not uproot your life for a girl that you can't support. Do not take women seriously until they have the capability of supporting her and a family, okay? Number 4, get in the gym and train. It teaches you so many different and important mental techniques to get tough. Number 5, work really hard. Focus on making 10K per month because you've removed all these other barriers that will keep a lot of guys down. Once you start making that 10K per month, it's time for you to start aggressively saving because now you're making real money that you can put into an asset class. Do not buy all this stuff and join the rat race. Don't buy the big house. Don't buy the nice car. Don't buy the fancy stuff. Don't go fine dining. Don't go on these lavish vacations because then you're always going to be stuck having to work that job to continue making that 6-figure salary. Instead, you're going to save that money and you're going to buy your first real estate property. That real estate property is going to add value, okay? It's going to increase in value via appreciation. It's going to give you tax benefits, right? And you're able to acquire while only putting some money down, okay? Then you can go ahead and diversify. Set a goal. How much money do you want to make passively a month? I would say focus on making, 2 to 5K per month via your real estate, then focus on getting 10K per month, and then here's the beauty. Once you buy enough real estate property, you have officially bought your freedom. Now you choose if you want to work. That's important. Now you choose. I would say focus on making, via your real estate, then focus on getting 10K per month, and then here's the beauty. Once you buy enough real estate property, you've officially bought your freedom. Now you choose if you want to work. That's important. Now you choose if you want to work. And here's the other thing too. Here's another pro tip. You don't start buying lavish things. You don't start buying lavish things until you start making money from real estate. Then you take the money that you make from real estate. Now you can use that stuff. Now you can use that money on, designer and all the other BS you want. Why? Because you're not taking earned income. You're taking passive income. I'm okay with you guys using passive income to buy liabilities, but I'm not okay with you guys taking earned income to buy liabilities. Earned income goes into assets. Assets pay you back a dividend or some type of return. I suggest you reinvest those returns, but fine. I guess some of you guys want to live life. Fine. Take the money from your investment, that passive income, use that to do all the okay? And my friends, if you follow what I just told you guys, you will be successful. You will be successful. Eliminate the things that I told you to eliminate. Work hard. Focus on making 10K per month. And then once you make 10K per month, try to get your first real estate property. Leverage your way to that first real estate property. Live in it for the first year. Put your 5 to 10% down via FHA loan. Get a duplex, triplex. And then you can do that up to 4 times. You can pick up 4 different houses with the FHA loan. Give me ones that all make sense, guys. I hope that helped, man. A lot of you guys were showing love in the chat, so I had to, would I advise this to women? Yes. But with the women, I would say try to find a husband first. Make that your first priority. For the ladies, focus on trying to get married as soon as you can to the most attractive guy you can get. Awesome. I'm glad that you guys took some value from that. This is why I enjoy doing what I do, bro. No one ever clips this stuff, obviously. No one ever clips when I help guys out with, becoming successful, making money. They only, you're just a but that's how you guys are going to buy your freedom, bro. That's how you guys are going to do it. Then I want you guys to get to a point where you start to work and you decide you want to work. Thank you so much for the diamond gun. I appreciate you, bro. I'm glad that this helped you guys out.
Myron to go for real. Giving out game we couldn't even pay for real. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Simple. Men and women are different. Okay, once you understand that men and women are different, then everything starts to make sense. We pick who gets married, you guys pick who has sex. You guys are the gatekeepers who fucks. We're the gatekeepers who gets married. I get down on a knee, I offer her my wedding ring. She opens her legs and she offers her vagina. We are very different and we give different things to each other. Men are pursuing sex, women are pursuing a long-term relationship. Most of the time. Right? So, when girls say you're not married, I'm like, how's that a burn? That doesn't make sense.
Especially for men, it's a W. But yeah, no, it is.
But anyway, so you said that was sad, right? Having multiple women?
Yeah. Especially considering the fact that you just said you're the one that chooses when you want to get married.
Yeah.
So you're going to get married and then you're going to still have other women.
Yes.
That's gross.
How's that gross?
Yeah, for you it's gross. Yeah.
No, not just for me. It's gross overall.
Are you like, if you do get married to like, let's say 4 women, like, do you plan on like providing?
Yeah. I'm a firm believer in like you gotta provide for. I don't think women should work.
Okay.
I don't think another guy should be telling my girl what to do. But you know what's interesting with your situation, right? I think if your boyfriend had another girl on the side, you might have respected him a bit more.
No. Actually, absolutely not.
He probably did.
Yeah.
I can't back that up. I can't even lie to you. Can't
Trust
back
me.
that up. I'm not trying to hide nobody. You probably right. You probably right. That wouldn't mean that I would respect him more though. In fact, I wouldn't respect him at all. And I probably would have left
Subconsciously,
him earlier.
you wouldn't even realize this is subconscious, but it's okay. You'll find
Yeah, it's a biological feature of women. Women are attracted to men that have other women. It's not, you guys can't even turn it on and off. It's a hardwired trait within the female species.
Now, you're saying that now, but in a club, at a table, girls were there, guy was there, you put that over random table with random guys. So it's just, that's me.
Just because there's a whole bunch of girls with guys doesn't mean I'm automatically going to be attracted to him. If I'm attracted to a guy, it's because of him, not because there's 20 women around him.
I'm just saying up the parallel settings, that's the better option for you, hands down, versus 20 guys at a table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, she just disagreed and disagreed.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, why do men act like they want classy girls but cheat with the bottom girls and the hot models? Who wants to take this one?
Was that you?
No.
Oh, shit. Right.
Why do men act like they want classy girls but cheat with bottom girls and hot models?
I just think dudes get bored with chicks. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. I told a girl one time, like, there's one of me, there's a million of you. And all she brought to the relationship was a used ass pussy. Or a high mileage pussy.
Let's go, Rick!
Like,
Tell them!
it's for real, bro. Like, you guys say, oh, I want this, I want that. But I ain't trying to be disrespectful to these two. But at some point, someone's gonna watch this. And you guys are gonna be older. And by then, probably have like, I ain't even gonna imagine how many. But you sit here saying you fucked 150 dudes. Who the fuck's gonna move in with you? Who's gonna want you? That motherfucker's like a worn out motor in a car. The only good thing you got now is they got this. I watched it on TV when I was in prison. They can like tighten that shit up for you.
Yeah.
Because 150 dicks at your age, you're fucked up. I get you want to travel and do things and everything, but you guys are saying you have the same rights and you can do this and you can do that. You can get a fucking job instead of selling pussy.
That's true.
I know a lot of
It's a
chicks
job, but it's not
successful.
selling pussy.
What the fuck you call it? You
It's
sell
not selling
pussy.
pussy. I'm not a prostitute.
Online.
I don't even post that.
You fucked 100 and something dudes, and you fucked to go to Monaco. That's all.
Yo, let's go, Rick.
Hello?
That's even better.
Bro, everything about hot girls is fake, bro.
Yeah. The numbers.
They lie about everything, bro. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I like this man, you got like rebel blah, 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 blah.
It's all marketed.
It's all marketing.
We're good at it though.
Yeah, are we good at it? Because he fell for it.
No, we didn't.
Well, I said it before, I was like, yeah, they're fucking lying. I don't get rich.
Said it before, yeah.
I'm not lying.
Me either.
But for some reason, I believe these two.
Well, listen.
Don't believe it tonight.
No, wait. I'm using the chat.
Now Rick is good.
He's smiling.
Trust.
Oh, shit.
Burger King.
Do you actually want the women you describe or do you want control?
Control.
Yeah,
Because if they couldn't control us,
He's
they
reading a
wouldn't
question.
care.
He's reading a question, ladies.
Here's the thing, it's not about controlling women, it's about being in control. So my thing is, I think, what was that you said, what? It's not about controlling a woman, it's about being in control. In other words, if this is how I do things, you can either choose to be a part of it or not. If you don't, then goodbye.
Yeah, you can't force anybody to follow.
Yeah, I don't believe in letting women lead anything because I think women are not designed to lead. And you guys are emotional creatures that, you know, make bad decisions a lot of times, and women are not. They make their decisions a lot of times based on emotion, and emotion is fleeting. So I think guys always have to be the leaders in every single relationship, otherwise it's gonna be cooked.
Men lead, women follow. Simple.
Unless you guys think is it better when the woman leads?
Maybe like you both do. Like,
How's that impossible?
no. You can come to like an understanding of each other. Like you can. Like you can't
Okay,
make
but
it
every
work for me
company
if
has
you're not
one
gonna
CEO,
follow
every
myself.
country has one prime minister, one president. There's always got to be a final decision maker.
Like your mom chose women. Just saying.
So who needs to lead them?
My mom's pretty happy
That's good.
because she's married to a woman.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in general, like in a relationship. Like, I'm assuming you're heterosexual, right? Would you want to be the one that's the leader in your relationship?
No.
So then, why are you arguing?
I don't think, like, when I'm leading, do you want to be controlling, like telling me what to do? Like, I can't wear this,
Just
I can't
explain.
wear that.
Just explain.
No, that's being controlled.
That's being controlled.
Holy.
Describe leading the relationship.
I told you.
Having boundaries, and if your girl doesn't adhere to those boundaries, being able to get rid of her if she doesn't listen. For example, you might have a standard. Look, I don't commit to girls that do X, Y, Z type behavior, and she does that behavior. All right. Well, now you're effectively single.
I mean,
Right? Everybody has different boundaries.
can women have boundaries for men?
Sure. No.
What?
Okay. If you had a boss, right? Would you ever go to work and tell your boss what to do?
You don't date people to be their boss.
What was that?
Like, why would you date somebody to be their boss? Like, you should look at relationships.
No. You can't compare that example in a relationship as to a relationship with a boss.
Like so?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You can set boundaries with the boss and tell them, okay, you're not going to speak to me this, and this way.
Then
That's a boundary.
you get fired.
Depends on the boss.
You might need
Then you get fired. See, it's funny
to me, and I haven't got fired.
To me, women, right? You guys will sit there and go to a job, hey, work 40 plus hours to make money that you don't really need that much. Or
Show one time.
to work, yeah. Go to show one time, wear the clothes that you're supposed to wear, not argue back, etc. You'll go ahead and be completely obedient to this job and to this boss that doesn't give a fuck about you. But then if I go ahead and say, hey, you got a guy, listen to that man, follow that man, etc. No, I'm independent. What? What do you mean I gotta change? No, I'm going out with the girls. Like, you guys will listen to someone that doesn't give a fuck about you and dress the way that he tells you to dress, but then you guys won't do that for your man.
Sad. That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Very sad. Crazy, bro.
No, that's...
That's what you
That's literally what it is.
You have to stop it.
I get the concept of the boss so that women understand it, and then you guys argue with me and say, oh no, well that's still unacceptable. Like my boss doesn't run my life. I'm blah blah blah. But you listen to your boss more than a lot of you guys listen to your man.
Yeah. Sad. So sad.
Yeah, she knows the right too.
I would follow a guy's boundaries if you follow mine.
Shut up.
I just feel like there should be boundaries on both ends. Like,
Okay,
yes,
well,
the man should definitely
you're in a position where you can dictate to men your boundaries.
I mean, like, there should be no reason when you get in a relationship, a man goes and sleeps with another girl because he thinks he can.
Do you think you qualify for monogamy like that? Or what?
What do you mean? Like,
Okay, let me be blunt about this. If you're a female and you're a sex worker, you do not qualify for monogamy. And you
I'm
cannot
not a
tell me
sex
anything.
worker.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Only because it's sex work.
No, it's not because I'm not having sex on there.
Guys, check out to your pictures.
Okay, so-
Yes, you are.
Okay.
It's online prostitution.
And they do it on Instagram posts too. So
Yeah,
is
but-
that sex working?
Yeah, but
It's
you're
not.
selling it.
No, I'm not. I mean, like, it's not selling my body though.
You're exchanging money for. Yeah, you make money off that.
Look,
So you fucked 120 dudes for free? Hold on.
We're not getting into this number. We're not about to play about this number.
I ain't never gonna forget this. I'm serious. I'm being real. You're sitting here telling this panel you fucked 120 dudes for free. Don't look at each other.
You're 21.
I know. You're lying. I'm getting paid for that pussy.
yeah, whether you ladies want to check it out, it's considered sex work. Whether you have sex on it or not, it is considered sex work.
100%.
I mean, I think it's in the same category, but I don't think like I'm selling my body. Like I'm not.
That's fine. That's fine. But the point I'm trying to make is, if you get into a certain profession or you do certain types of behaviors or you conduct yourself in a certain way, you disqualify yourself from certain types of relationships.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, Chris, why the fuck do you keep bringing these bitches, bro?
Watch that people.
Bitches.
Yes, bitches.
Your podcast wouldn't do us good without us.
Get the fuck out of my show, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't know why Chris keeps bringing down niggas here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Alright, there you go.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Later. Honestly, I get more views by myself than with you fucking whores on here. Honestly, on my political show. Bitches are annoying as fuck.
First, that's true. Let's go.
And these people get the fuck out of here.
Give me these two.
Both y'all get the fuck out of here. Honestly.
Hold on. Let's go.
I get views on bitch. I do more show. I'm gonna do more views on my own shit than talking to you dumbass bitches, bro.
That's true. Let's go.
Like, I don't think you can lead you hoes, man. This shit is annoying as fuck. Talking about fuck off my shit. Holy shit, man. Disrespectful, no-name hoes, man, coming in here saying some bullshit like that. Get views of that. Yo, get views at us. Bitch, you must not know. Fuck up out of here.